The Department of Health were looking for a new approach to act as a catalyst to bring about better design products and furniture within hospitals, and they saw design as a way to do that. In essence, Design Books Out sought to bring together the best of British designers with the best of British manufacturing. The premise being that if you have furniture which is easy to clean, it will get cleaned better, more often and quicker.
The project was around infection control, and a primary part of that is the ease with which you can clean a product and the speed with which you can clean a product. And so that was the root of the project. So a big part of it was just to make it a simpler product. At the same time, we obviously wanted to make it a better product to use. So it wasn't just about infection control, it's also about how patients use it and how the staff use it. The problem with commodes is storage, and the dirty commodes are wheeled back to what's called the sluice room and to be cleaned. And because they take up quite a lot of space, that also damages the sort of functional cycle of the products. So in our concept, the frame nests a bit like a supermarket shopping trolley. So once they're clean, they nest very efficiently together, and at the same time, then the shells stack on a specific racking system, so that what you know that they're clean. So you take a shell, you place it onto the frame, and away you go. And we had to make sure that we could deliver a product with very high quality and at the right price. So all the materials are pure materials. So the frame is stainless steel, not chrome plated, and the shell parts are polypropylene without a paint finish. And we wanted to make very sure that this product could stay in the market for as long as possible. The baseline is that it has to work very well for patients. There's the dignity issues of toileting by your bedside, so we also wanted to make it feel like a chair. So there was a very fine balance in terms of an aesthetic position and also an ergonomic position of making it feel comfortable and easy to use. At the same time, the staff have to be able to manage this product well and easily, and the organisation, at an organisational level, it has to serve the needs of a large hospital. One of the other key features of separating the shell and the frame is that if you do have to condemn one or other parts because of a failure, you don't have to condemn the whole product. By making the shells swappable with the frames, we believe that you'll get a longer life span in terms of the product use. The warranty is a huge vote of confidence in both the product and in confidence that it can serve an incredibly demanding role in a demanding environment for a long time. So we've really worked hard to make it a robust product. It's important that design is seen as a valuable asset within the healthcare market, and also that healthcare environments can have the best of the best. So it's symbolic for lots of reasons.
We had done an awful lot of work in response to a period of increased incidence of C. diff in the Trust that we saw in 2009-10, and made lots of changes to practice, purchased new equipment, including the Design Books Out commodes, and the dividends have paid off. But at the end of the day, it's about driving up standards of care and preventing the spread of avoidable infections, and we're confident that we can deliver that. We've had a whole education programme for staff, which has resulted in the excellent outturn that we now see, and we're maintaining that reduction this year to date. Measured from the 1st of April to now, we've had no reportable cases of C. diff, which we're very pleased about, and it's down to the dedication, the hard work of the staff out there, including the investments that have been made in the Trust to purchase new equipment and enhance cleaning in the environment. We made an investment as a Trust to replace every single commode across the 2 hospital sites that we currently cover with the Design Books Out commode. We bought over 200 commodes. Every ward and department has them, and they have been an absolute godsend. They are high quality, they're easy for us to clean, they're better for us to store, they're much quieter, and that might sound strange, but when we're wheeling them up and down ward areas, they're a much quieter commode. The patients say they're much more comfortable to sit on. They come apart, so from an infection control perspective, we can physically take them apart, we can clean the wheels separately to the tops, we can have extra tops available so that the top can be having a deep clean while a new top's put onto wheels and they can be taken back into use. But it's also assisted us in encouraging ward staff to take patients away from the bedded area to use the toilet and take them into a toilet facility, because they are much easier for us to wheel around the ward. And the pan, the disposable liner pan, is much deeper, so you actually get less splashing and less spillage. We were finding with previous commodes that we were using, around about 12 to 14 months we were having to do a replacement programme. We've not seen that at all with the Kirton commodes at all. We're very impressed with them. The products that we've brought up today from the Design Bugs Out range have meant that our patients have equipment that is safe, is aesthetically nice to look at, feels a well-made product, is comfortable for them to sit on, and is much easier for our staff to use. We get good feedback from the ward areas who say that it's made their life easier.
My job on a daily basis is to obviously control, manage and prevent hospital-acquired infections with the rest of the team. About 50% is an education role. That can be formal teaching sessions or informal ad hoc, or talking to patients and obviously educating them about their infections and what it means to them. The Kirton commode, when we purchased it, has specifically meant that the wards can clean the commodes much better. Prior to that, we were struggling with what chemical to use, what chemical would affect the commode, what would be right for the person who was cleaning. And so from that point of view, we've been able to standardise the commode, the product used, and in which case we get much better cleaning results now, that they can take it to pieces quickly and it's easier for them, so they're more likely to actually proceed and do full cleaning as we expect. The patients that we've obviously had on them in the 2 years that we've had them in the organisation have been really happy with them. They've had no complaints, and from the ward point of view, they're a lot quieter when they're on the wards. The manoeuvrability of them is so far in advance, really, from the commodes that we've had before, and the patients seem increasingly more satisfied that they can be moved to the toilet where there's more privacy, and from our point of view that helps us to obviously contain any infections that may be there. And from a procurement point of view and a cost point of view, we've actually used less pulp in the last 2 years than we've used in the 2 years previous. So from that point of view, it's actually keeping costs down. The whole Design Bugs Out concept was a fantastic innovation for infection prevention, and to have the partnership between the design, the manufacture and infection prevention staff to actually come up with something that in reality really does work, it is just amazing, really, and we're very proud to be part of that.